It's been a long time since your last directing endeavor. What was it about A Little Chaos that compelled you to get behind the camera again?
I don't think you can ever quite analyze what happens when you read a script that grabs you. So it kind of isn't your choice in a way. It becomes an inevitability. It's something to do with the quality of the writing and the surprise and originality of it.
You basically recreated Versailles in England very authentically. The production design is gorgeous. How did your team do that?
I had the most brilliant production designer, James Merrifield, and he knew he was up against it in terms of the budget. So miracles were done, is all I can say. And then you discover that you've also got a brilliant location manager who takes you to Blenheim Palace, and we get the Duke of Marlborough to agree to let us use the state apartments, never been filmed in before.
Wow.
Then you discover that England's the great thief of real stuff. So at Waddesdon Manor that the Rothschilds built in the 19th century, there are genuine 17th century French interiors in it. So it's all that sort of beg, borrow and steal thing that always goes on in filmmaking.
It was beautiful. You've worked with Kate before as a co-star, but how was it to direct her?
You know, every director should have Kate Winslet in their film because she takes care of it for you so much. She arrives every day on the set knowing exactly what the scene is, knows the lines backwards, of course. That's just a given. And yet at the same time, she's wonderful with her fellow actors because she really listens to them. She's really connecting to them. So as you discover later in the editing room, you can use every single shot of her because her listening's as good as her acting.
It's amazing. You're obviously a renowned actor and director. Do you prefer one over the other?
I think that anybody who's just done 6 months of a Broadway run is not going to accept another one immediately. So a lot of it depends on what you last did, you know. I can feel, having spent a long time in the editing room with this one and then traveling the world, that I can sort of feel a theatre rehearsal room coming on.
Sabine is a very independent, strong woman, way ahead of her time. Can you speak a little bit about female empowerment and how it relates to women today?
See, it's important in a way that you watch the film thinking that all this happened, and nearly all of it did, except the leading character, because there would never have been a woman in a profession like that. There would have been women cleaning things and sewing things and cooking things, but not with a profession, especially in a completely male-dominated world. So there are the women down that level of society. At the other end of society, they were standing around as decorative objects and removed when they had a few too many wrinkles or put on a few pounds. So in many ways, you're thinking, wait a minute, isn't this still going on? And I hope that gently but forcibly that's threaded through people's experience of watching the film.
Definitely, it was.